Hello, in this video I'm going to be doing what will hopefully be the last ever freaking haul for this orchid, or I guess what I'm going to call an orchid introduction since it's just one orchid, and usually I save the term haul for 2 or more orchids. But as you can see on the tag, this is the Ascocenda Blue Tardine. Ascocenda Blue Tardine crossed with Neofalcata, and that is crossed with a Vanda Thailand, which is a Vanda Thailand and a perlata cross. So back to this one, which some of you are probably seeing for the 3rd time. But as you can see, this one is a lot healthier than, or a lot more vigorous than all the other ones I've gotten, because this one has 1, 2, I can turn it around. 3, and I don't know if you can see, I don't really want to like tilt it too much because it's got a water tray, but it's got 4 fans in there. And if I rot all 4 of them, it's literally gonna like affect me mentally. Because I've just rotted all of these. All of these have like rotted within the course of like a week, each one of them. So I'm trying to sort of take care of this one better. But first I'm going to show you the remaining good flower, and then I'm going to show you how I'm caring for it differently and how I hope that my different care practices will result in a thriving orchid. So this girly right here is the last remaining good bloom. Looks very similar to the other ones I've gotten from this cross, and it also smells similar, if not the same, as the other ones I've gotten from this cross. And it's actually not fragrant right now because, as you can see, the blooms are starting to fade. But yeah, I smelled it and it smells the same as the other ones. So let me get onto the care tips, or not care tips, but I guess care practices that I'm going to be implementing with this one. Okay, so the first thing I'm doing to hopefully extend the longevity, which is something that intuitively I didn't want to do, and which might be the reason why my others died, is that I have a water tray underneath the Vanda and I'm filling it with water. I'm basically keeping it leveled up, keeping at least like 3 millimeters of water in there at all times. And I'm hoping that, well, I'm not hoping, but I'm thinking that maybe they were dehydrated coming from the greenhouse and switching over to my care routine at home, which is watering once a week, and I would try to like mist it a couple times. But I don't think that they were getting enough water, and I think that that may have weakened the plant and allowed it to succumb to rot. So yeah, you can see the roots in here. They're nice and green, and I'm probably gonna spray the root, the outside roots right here, with some water just to kind of help them uptake whatever water is coming in right here. Because last time I watered this, I ran water over these aerial roots, and then I put water in here, and these roots stayed green for a couple days. And this current time I put water in there, I just put water in right here. And these roots didn't green up as much as I wanted them to. So first care practice that I'm doing differently is keeping a water tray under this Vanda. And second care practice that I'm doing with this one is this one. So this is a bactericide, fungicide, systemic one called Cleary's 3336F. And this is just a little bit that I got from Sorella Orchids. You actually don't need that much. It's like super concentrated. So this is hopefully gonna last me a while, and I've actually been spraying this on all these stems of my monopodials, which at the moment are Vanda types, Phalaenopsises, and Great Gums and Cyrtorchis orchids. So I have the fungicide, and I have the water tray, a systemic fungicide, bactericide, the water tray, and also I can't really show you right now, but I took down my grow tent. So I noticed that I was losing a lot of orchids in my grow tent, and I don't think I lost any orchids that were outside of my grow tent since I've moved into this place, but all the orchids that I did lose were inside my grow tent. And I live probably about half a mile from the ocean, and the humidity is quite a bit higher, so I misjudged the lack of humidity that was gonna be here at this place. And I think it's humid enough that I don't need the grow tent, and I'm actually gonna be saving a little bit of energy from the intake fan that I was running. And actually I don't think I was running it long enough, and that's probably why some of my orchids succumb to illnesses. So yeah, this is hopefully the last time I'm gonna have to make this kind of video for this orchid. Hopefully next time I make a video it will be a bloom showcase with 2 or 3 spikes on it, but we'll see. So this has been the orchid introduction of my Ascocenda Blue Tardine Neo Falcata cross, crossed with a Vanda Thailand and Perlata cross. I don't think there is an actual name for this specific cross. But yeah, this has been my orchid introduction for this particular orchid. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.